Hello, YouTube. ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today is August 27th, and on this day in 1995, in the 95th U.S. Golf Amateur Championship, Tiger Woods was the winner. 25 years ago today. What'd you miss yesterday? Well, a lot of content to get into. I'll be going over this with you. Everything from the high rollers, eBay top 20 sales, improving the hobby, how to win in sports cards, card hobbyist weekly update, first PSA submissions, tips and tricks, selling football card tips, the top 10 Bowman Superfractor breaks, bench clear media update, and sports card live interview with Rich Klein last night. In hobby news, the NBA paused yesterday due to the events going on in society, I will say. The NBA decided to walk off the court, which was a domino effect to all games yesterday, including the WNBA and baseball games in the evening. Today, Thursday, we expect NBA games will probably not be played today as well, and hopefully they will resume later this weekend. We'll hold our breath and just take it from there. Illusions retail is out. Alert, alert. Somebody found this yesterday, I believe in Montana. I'll share the Facebook page with you. Purple boxes. I believe these are Walmart exclusive. But be on the lookout for these hitting the shelves right now, and there's more retail on the way the next few weeks. Golden auction results. I'm going to go over a few other results from the Golden auction. Mike Trout was obviously the big ticket, but there were a lot of other interesting sales in that auction that I thought would bring to your attention. Bowman Chrome and Donruss Football are available on pre-sale. I'm going to go ahead and look at the pre-sale information on those. Give you my tips and thoughts on that. And then later today, I'm releasing my very first sports card hustle video. This is an interview series I've been talking about for several months now. But actually, I'm going to kick this off with my first interview with Matt Morrison from Knuckle Breakers. You'll hear more about Knuckle Breakers later this evening. Look forward to that, and look forward to your comments, thoughts, and suggestions as we move forward with the series. Let's get into the content. So real quickly, starting off with this snapshot from Facebook of the purple boxes for Illusions. Illusions Basketball is a first-year product, sticker autos. Not a huge fan of this. I haven't seen it yet. I'm skeptical, but I think it's an opportunity to make money, flip cards, sell retail if you can find it. Also out there, I want to bring your attention to the Golden auctions. If you check the results there, I think it's interesting. You got the $3.9 million, Trout card, but only a few spots down here, right? First, you got the Nolan Ryan rookie card that went for $600,000, and then you got this RPA LeBron James that went for $1.1 million. Again, isn't that amazing? I mean, there's some big cards that went down that would have set records had it not been for Trout. Let me show you on Tatis here. This is a signed rookie card, numbered to 3. Bowman Chrome Prospect. Blue Twitter Refractors, 28,000, number 3. Here's some other ones. The red Bowman Chrome Red Auto, 217,000. Can you believe that? 46,000 for the 25. And the 150 sold for 9,000. So some huge activity going on. Now in the update, Bowman Chrome Baseball is coming out, $259. Kind of pricey. It reminds me of when Ohtani came out. But I'm a big fan of Bowman Chrome. I've always loved Bowman Chrome. I'm a Bowman fan. I like Bowman action more than any tops. Just take a snapshot. Look at this real quickly. Some things to consider. They have the Bowman HTA product, which I'm a fan of. Here's the hobby box prices on Blowout. $266. What they're saying over here, what? $259. So Blowout's a little bit more. And then they have this HTA choice box, which is basically 3 cards, 3 auto refractors, which I've always loved this box. $300 is kind of pricey. It's over $100 in auto. But big fan of this and want to get your thoughts and also bring it to your attention. I think if you're going to be buying boxes, you got to pre-order because by the time these things come out, man, the prices are skyrocketing. Donruss football cards. Again, just want to bring your attention to this. 2 things that I've noticed when looking at the checklist. Look, the marbles. Are these going to be as popular as they were for basketball? Because in basketball, these things were fire, right? I mean, Luka's, Trey's, the rookies, they were pretty big. And you've also got these, what are these, night moves. And then I thought it was interesting to bring your attention to, you got Fanatics mega boxes. So Fanatics is going to have Donruss football. Double gravity feed box. What the heck is that? Double gravity? Box by box average? I don't know what that is. Blaster box, Fanatics blaster box, holiday blaster box, hanger box, fat pack. So guys, there's a lot of Donruss retail coming out. So be on the lookout for that. And in my opinion, I think it's going to do well because I think football is, the next big thing to come. Okay, so into the content, and again, links will be below. High Rollers Top 20, my favorite show to watch every Wednesday because not only does this baseball card collector, investor, dealer talk about it, but he gives you some context about past sales. Does it make sense? This one I'm just bringing your attention to because this is a Spectra recently pulled LeBron James, his 17th year card because he's in a Laker with a pristine black label, $40,000. Holy smokes, man! Wow. Next up, 90s basketball cards, b-ball cards today. How to improve the hobby. I thought this is pretty interesting. He had 4 suggestions on the hobby. I think a lot of it makes sense. I don't think he's saying anything new. I think it was interesting to get his perspective, and we'll see. If things do change. I also want to remind people because a lot of people have been down on the hobby and retail's awful and the hobby's cutthroat. Let's just remember, man, we are like in a rainforest right now of opportunity in the hobby. This is no desert, and the hobby's seen days of the desert. So let's be thankful for what we have, and whether this is a wave, a bubble, or a blurb, let's enjoy it. Let's treat everybody with respect, remember the golden rule, and have fun. Card Hour, how to win in sports cards market. Now, I'll be honest, this is a really good video. I even tagged it down here. He kind of goes over some of his tips, right? Research, bankroll management, stay ahead, buy low, sell high, no guarantee. Really good content. Short video, 13 minutes, and again, I tagged it for you, so check it out when you get a chance. Another video, the Card Hobbyist Weekly. I followed this guy for a while. I really enjoyed his channel. He did this. He's doing a weekly event. This is his pilot. And what I liked about this episode, he broke down his calculations on a print run of Topps Chrome this year. Now, everybody does this, has some logic behind why they do it, and none of them are accurate because nobody knows a print run. But I appreciate when I see this and the logic that someone does put behind it. So I thought that was worth sharing with you guys if you want to take a look at the print run estimate on Topps Chrome. Next up was my first PSA submission from Comeback Card Investor. I thought this was really good because he talked about everything from collecting the cards to cleaning the cards to getting the cards ready to all the supplies, to submitting his first cards to PSA. So good interview, good conversation there. Then next was Fantasy Football Card Quest, and I'll be honest, last night these shows were back to back to back. Great conversation, talking about some of his lessons learned from football and what he's doing to get ready for football season, which is 2 weeks away today. Then, love this. This is the top 10 most valuable Bowman Superfractors breaks. And right there, I'll just, not to ruin it for you, but look at that. That's a Jason Dominguez. That's not the Jason Dominguez. That's one of the inserts, but that's a one-of-one insert auto. Big boom there. Think about that, Tatis. Man, this guy could be, everybody says it, could he be the next Mike Trout? If so, could that be $1 million card there someone's holding right now? Next was Hobby Talk with Bench Clear. Really great parody that a baseball card collector started with. That I thought was funny. Again, I think he's kind of negative on the hobby and how the hobby's kind of where it is and the state of the hobby. Again, I just remind you guys, the hobby's strong. Let's be happy the hobby's strong. If we're complaining because we can't get cards, that means that demand is high and supply is low, and that's also strong for the economics of the hobby. If you are complaining that there's too much content and there's too much retail and that stuff is too much around, that's a problem. So let's be thankful. Lastly, there we have Jeremy on with Rich Klein. Rich is a big guest on Hobby Hotline. So 2 of my favorite channels, Hobby Hotline and Sports Card Live together, kind of. And a really good conversation. And again, Jeremy does a great job on these interviews. They go so quickly for 2-hour interviews, but do recommend checking it out if you have the time. And then lastly, just a quick snapshot. There I am speaking with my buddy Matt on what will be dropping later on, Sports Card Hustlers. So look for that. I'll be cleaning it up later on today and dropping that out later this evening. Hopefully this was a good update for you, a little bit longer than I like to go. Have a great day. If you haven't already, please subscribe, leave comments. Have a great day. Stay safe and healthy.